Hey there, my name's Chris, and I just want to give a quick shout out to Rick Santorum, one of the GOP nominees for president. Okay, so basically, my name's Chris. I'm 17. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm a joint enroller at GGC. Recently in the news, I heard that at one of your campaigns, some people threw glitter at you and told you to, told you to stop the hatred and stuff. The thing is, I do support gay rights myself. I'm not gay, but I sympathize with them because many of my friends and um, some people I know are gay, and um, I've seen the effects of bullying and hatred firsthand, and I just really can't stand for any type of hatred like that. However, I'm not here to throw glitter at you. I'm not here to attack you. I just want to provide you with some constructive criticism and basically just talk to you about some things. um, what I want to say is that, um, you know, gay marriage needs to be legalized because it's really unethical to discriminate against a group of people. Mainly because the suicide rate for gay teens is so high. Um, Always in the news, I'm hearing about how this gay teen killed himself, how they were bullied. Um, I hear about all this tragedy that's happening on a daily basis, and honestly, I can't stand for that at all. It's completely unacceptable to allow this type of discrimination and hatred to keep going on in our country. Um, the thing is, you and many of your colleagues from the Republican Party are saying that it's against the Bible or it's against God. But the truth is, the Bible doesn't say anything about the definition of marriage. There's no verse that says marriage is between a man and a woman. To be quite honest, hundreds and thousands of years ago, marriages were nothing more than a business transaction um, and not a vow of love like it is today. The thing is, marriage is not marriage is not about who you're with. It's about the type of bond that you guys share. It's not about the gender of the two people. It's about the love that's shared. And the other thing is, scientific research has proved that your sexual orientation is imprinted in your DNA, just like your hair color or your eye color, or even your height. It's a part of who you are, and it can't be changed. And to discriminate against people like that is just unethical. The other thing is, it's also been proven from CAT scans that lesbian women have the same brain structure as straight men, and gay men have the same brain structure as straight women, which shows that it's really not anybody's fault, but it's just a natural part of who the person is. Um, like I said earlier, it doesn't matter whether it doesn't matter whether you think or whether somebody told you that it's wrong. It's just I feel that it's wrong to discriminate mainly because of the scientific research we have to prove that it's not anybody's fault, and due to the fact that there's so many suicides. Um, I think that in a civilized 21st century society, I don't think we have any room for discrimination or for hatred. Many people say, oh, if they're not going to have children, why do they need to get married? The thing is, there are many different types of lifestyles and there are many different types of marriages besides gay marriage. The thing is, many people feel that the Republican Party is trying to force America into a cookie cutter type of lifestyle. You know, white, heterosexual, married with 2 kids, living in suburbia, the father working, the mother staying at home, cooking and caring for the kids. That's the thing. Um, America is a really diverse country, and we have many different types of lifestyles. We have single dads, we have single moms, we have stay-at-home dads, we have stay-at-home moms, we have so many different types of lifestyles. There are elderly couples getting married, there are interracial marriages, which used to be illegal a couple decades ago, on the premise that it was against the Bible, just like it is with gay marriage. Same thing with segregation and slavery. Many slave owners said that it was okay because it was in the Bible. Once again, people are using the Bible for their own personal gain, and they are twisting the words and making Christians look bad, which is another thing I have a problem with. I can't talk today. I get kind of offended when people claiming to be Christians try to justify their hatred and discrimination with the Bible. That's not okay with me. I consider myself a Christian. My relationship with God is basically, personal, and I leave it at that. I don't try to force my beliefs on anyone. I don't try to change people. I have my relationship with God, and that's that. It really offends me when people are trying to justify this with the Bible, which is completely false, because the Bible doesn't say anything about marriage, like I said earlier. And even though there are a few references to homosexuality, we need to look at the context of those claims. In Leviticus was a book of the law. In the Old Testament, the thing is, if you are a Christian and if you do believe in the Bible, then after Jesus came, the ways of the Old Testament were changed and they were done away with. Instead, Jesus brought his new law of love, which basically means that if you really are a born-again Christian, you can't be citing Leviticus at all because it's not relevant at all, to be quite honest. But the other thing with Leviticus is that if you do believe in Leviticus, and if you say that it's part of the Bible and say that it's relevant because it's part of the Bible, then you can't shave your beard, you can't eat shellfish or pork, you can't wear clothes that have two different types of material. Otherwise, apparently you'll get stoned to death, just like they say in Leviticus. So that argument is pretty much out. In Romans and Revelation, they make references to sexual immorality. The thing is, the people who wrote the Bible thousands of years ago, they didn't understand the dynamics of sexual relationships and intimate relationships like we do today. They didn't have any of the scientific testing. They didn't have any of the genetics research. They didn't have any of the brain scans that we do have today. So they really didn't understand where those behaviors were coming from. They just thought it was a deviant behavior. But now we know today that it's not evil. It's not a bad thing. It's just they're just normal people, just like you and me. On to the next part of what I had to say. So I encourage you, Rick Santorum, and all the other Republican GOP candidates who are homophobic and who are against gay marriage. I encourage you guys to interview gay couples and interview gay families and actually get to know them. Get to know their situation. Get to know their story. Get to know who they are. Get to know that they have friends and family and that they are normal human beings just like you and me. I think it'll really change your views, and it'll really give you a rounded perspective on the issues of 21st century Americans today. I'm not trying to convert you. I'm not trying to say that you have to believe in gay marriage. I'm just saying that you have to believe in equality and that you have to believe in treating people like human beings. What I encourage you to do is go to more liberal communities such as Los Angeles and maybe even New York, and just having a meeting and just calling together for an assembly of gay families and gay couples and getting to learn their stories, getting to learn who they are and what they do, and just getting to know them as people, not as a minority or as a statistic. Anyway, I hope I wish all you guys the best. I hope you guys have a great new year, and good luck with your campaign. Personally, even though the thing is I'm not old enough to vote, so my opinion doesn't matter, but I do believe that we need um, more moderate candidates, possibly even libertarians, just because I feel that the Libertarian Party, which I consider myself to be a part of, is just a really good choice for the nation as a whole, because we use logic and we use common sense to determine our views and to determine what we believe, instead of just using tradition and using outdated views. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great day and a happy new year. That's all. Have a nice day.